Robin, did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt your own body? Can you get home by yourself? Can you get home alone?
Please help me.
Are you able to help yourself?
Why are you enunciating like that?
I guess you cannot help yourself.
All of my limbs are broken. Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdouts Newsstand, and you may have just heard my mic move. I apologize. We're going to talk today. Finally, DC put out their solicitations. It only is 2 weeks late or something like that. But even so, we're going to talk about them. There is a lot. So this is all for July, by the way. There's a lot. So the ones I've already talked about on this channel, I'm going to fly through. And the ones that I have been wanting to talk about, like the new Joker book from Brian Azzarello, we're going to sit and talk about it for a minute. So let's get right into it. There's a bunch. Yes, Son of Kal-El. This is when we talked about the new Superman will be Jonathan Kent. This is awesome. Now I've talked about this 3 times. I fucking love it. I'm so excited for Midnighter to return. I mean, he's been coming in, but also Manchester Black going from this, villain to where it's gonna be great. Again, another thing. I don't know why that's there. I just don't know. Phil Kennedy Johnson, what are you doing? Anyway, so we get Static Season 1 and Season 2. Or Season 1, Number 2, I'm sorry. I don't know why they've gone to that whole season things. They did the same thing with Naomi. And I'm not sure if it's to make it similar to TV or something, but it's just number 1. Okay, and we've got the same for Icon. And Rocket. I guess we maybe only have 1 here, but even so, we're getting this new horror line at DC, which is awesome. They're bringing in, and I've never seen any of these movies. The Conjuring, they're having 1 and 2, and then there's a backup story by Scott Snyder. I have no interest in these, none whatsoever. I won't read them. I won't buy them. I don't care. I don't know anything about The Conjuring. I don't watch scary movies. I would piss my pants and cry. Okay, that was just a terrible visual, but even so, I have no interest, but this is a cool cover. Really, really cool cover. What other horror stories they bring? I really did like the Hill ones we had, the Hill House ones. So I think that's cool. I like that they're bringing in something new. Well, something new that used to be here and now it's back under a different name. This I want to talk about. Brian Azzarello did a stream a while back, and he said he had something big in the works at DC, a Black Label, but he couldn't talk about it. It was finally announced. I fucking love it. Now, at first I was like, get Joker? Isn't that what we're doing in Joker? Like, I get this is Black Label and not the same continuity, but I'm like, it's the same concept, right? Well, no, not really. It's a little bit different. We have, Jason Todd going with Task Force X, and they're going to get him. It's a 3-part series, 1 and done, or 3 and done, and it's out. So, I'm curious to see how that goes. I don't care. I've talked about that book before. Just don't care. I think this is cool. Huntress is going to get some sort of superpower. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I like that yet or not. I guess I have to see how it turns out. Now, I did want to talk about this, even though I did in a previous video, Blue and Gold. I actually had my mind changed by you guys. And I love that about this community because I was like, it's weird because, he's from the 25th century. Why would he not know how to use our tech nowadays? And, I get it. He kind of wanted it would be like using an old computer that was 56K or whatever it was. I don't remember the noise that it made. When the internet first came around when I was like, in first grade or something, but even so I get it. Yeah, he would need someone to help him out with the tech nowadays. So I've changed my mind on that. I think this is going to be good. So we got this also announced. I know a lot of people really like Justice League Unlimited. So getting a continuation from that. And it's by J.M. DeMatteis. I never know how to say his name right. He's a great author. I think this is going to be good. I think it's going to be released digital first, and then it'll do a collection. They've been doing that a lot, and I actually really appreciate that because for the price, you guys are paying for your floppies right now, $4.99, right? I'm reading them for $2. They're 99 cents for half an issue. So, and they release weekly. So you've got, the first half of the issue, and then the next week, the first half of the issue, and it's $2. Yeah, I have no problem with just paying $2 for it's just a workaround. Of course, you don't get the physical copy, which is the draw, but I'm already so digital with everything. I appreciate it. I've been reading the Legends of the Dark Knight. And if you haven't been reading it, you really should. Like, that's my favorite. That and Justice League right now are my favorite book at DC. I'm not sure if it's continuity, but even so, it's so good. Go check it out. This is Shazam. We've talked about this, and I was actually going to review Batman Fortnite because it was really good, but I didn't get to it. In Joker, these are just hardcovers. I still got to read the last issue of it. This I love. This is actually really cool, and the reason I say that, these are YAs, right? Nobody in my audience probably reads them, but what I can appreciate about it is they originally did Raven. Cami Garcia did. And then she did Beast Boy, both of which were fantastic for, that age. I enjoyed them. Now we're getting the trilogy kind of finish here, and it's called Beast Boy Loves Raven. I really like this. Those two were selling really good on Amazon and other sites. So I even seen them like at Walmart and stuff. So it's really cool. I'm glad they're doing the third one. I can't wait to get this to roast the ever living fuck out of it. I'm sorry I'm going so fast. I just know there's a lot and I want to talk about all of it. And I know people don't stick around very long. Wonderful Women of the World. I love how they changed that. I have no interest in American Vampire. Now, this cover is really cool. We're getting Batman 110 and I believe 111 for July. We're going to see, this is the problem I have with all of this. That's beautiful cover by George Jimenez, but the biggest problem I have is the fact that, I love that you're getting, the story that is coming. We know the magistrate's going to be put in place. We know Peacekeeper 1 is coming. We know he has a deadly vendetta against Bruce Wayne, and we know he's going to kill him, to not kill him, to have him come back to life, to have him be Dark Detective, to have the next Batman rise up. We know these things are coming. I don't want to know what's coming. I have no interest in knowing what's coming. I don't want to guess. Wait, I do want to guess. So yeah, I don't know. I'm liking how Batman's going, but Legends of the Dark Knight is a lot better because I don't know. I love it. It's in and out. It's wonderful. So it's a beautiful cover. This is Batman Superman, and it does look like it's continuing from the archives of the world. I enjoyed the first one, so I'm gonna pick up these. I think it did really well. We did talk a little bit about how it changed the truth, justice, and the American way to truth, justice, and tolerance. Had a conversation about that. I'm excited for Batman Reptilian. This is just 2. Obviously, the first one comes out in June, so I haven't read that. I need to catch back up on The Adventure Continues. I haven't been. So we have The Detective by Tom Taylor, number 4, right? But I'm going to give it a second chance. I am, because I like Tom Taylor and his work on Nightwing. Nightwing is fantastic. I love what they're doing with Nightwing right now. But this didn't overly impress me. This did. I feel like I'm just telling you my opinion on it. So we have Urban Legend number 5. I should probably give you some facts. So we have Chip Zdarsky, and they fucking catfished me, or whatever it would be called. Because Newsarama put on the front this cover. Beautiful, beautiful cover. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. We're finally getting our Batgirl title. Oh my God, DC's listening. And then it's for this. It's a backup story. But I was just like, you're seriously jerk. So they've got a backup of Tim Drake Grifter, which is Grifter, I think, stays in the story. And then they switch out these two because they've had Outsiders and some others. So Batgirls, maybe we'll eventually get, some bigger story when it comes to that, but at least we've got that. Catwoman has been so good. So what is this? Catwoman 33. What they're doing is, oh my God, I love it. What they're doing is they're using Poison Ivy. She's basically locked up in a fluid-filled capsule, and they're making meth but infusing it with whatever she has in her body, so it's super addictive and they have to come back, and oh my God, it's so good. I really am enjoying it. I've already read these. See? I've already read these because I read them digitally. I'm gonna give Checkmate a try. I wasn't originally going to even check it out, but because Bendis has been doing really well on Justice League, I'm gonna give it a try. I didn't read Event Leviathan because it was Bendis, but I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna give him one more solid chance. If Bendis breaks my heart, I am not going back. So this has been fan-freaking-tastic. Crime Syndicate. Now, it's a little bit of a different Crime Syndicate than what was from Forever Evil, right? Or probably what you know. Everybody's a little bit different. Who is this? Is this supposed to be like Lady Grifter? Because that's fucking cool. But even so, it's been really good. In each episode, or in each issue, we get a backup story of the first one, I believe, was Ultraman. The second one was Owlman. And this last, are we on 3 yet? No, I don't remember if there's 3 out or not. No, I don't think so. But even so, it's going to be Superwoman. She was the main one in this last one. But even so, it's been really, really good. Like, I absolutely recommend it. I'm going to give Crush and Lobo a chance. This is number 2. Now we're on to Mariko Tamaki's Detective Comics. This is 1039. What's going on here? Maybe this has something to do with the poison ivy drug? I don't know, but that has to be Libra Mayhew. That has to be. Holy crap, I have a new background. Art and backup story by Tristan Jones. Now I have to buy it. I just have to. You spelled it wrong. Cover by Dan Mora. Oh, I was wrong. Wow, that looks like, okay, anyway. So, it's been very good. I really love Ghostmaker. He's such a cool character, and he's had the backup story now that Robin's got his own story, and I love him. He's great. I love the way that they're doing this, like, promiscuous playboy that is wanted in kind of his own urban legend, and I love it. Bruce is gonna go behind bars. Okay. Like, this is just 40. And that's Dan Mora too. That's gotta be okay. So that's gotta be done wrong, because now nobody cares about this, but this is clearly Dan Mora's art here, and this is clearly Libra Mayhew's art right here. Newsarama, fix it. You have it backwards. Anyways, so Gotham Future State. This is the story that is. Who is this? Is this a Darcy? Like, I don't know. It's got to be Darcy from the Future State story from Tim Drake, right? Or is that Cassie? I don't fucking know who that is, and it drives me crazy. Somebody let me know in the comments below. But I am very interested in this story. Look how cool this art is, right? The only thing I don't like is it's black and white. I really, really don't like that at all. I'm not kidding. Like, I need my color. I'm going to continue this. If you're not reading, this is Green Lantern number 4. But if you're not reading Green Lantern, Jeffrey Thorne blew me away because I hated his Future State story. I thought it was terrible. Anything else I had read by him wasn't great, but his Future State story almost felt nonsensical. And then I read number 1 and I'm like, whoa, this is so good. Like, so good. I reviewed Harley Quinn number 1. This is issue 5. This don't buy it for this cover because the art in it is atrocious. It looks like this. It says this is the end for Harley and Kevin. She was like, you know, that was her Robin, or end up gonna be. I'm gonna give it to number 2. If it's bad again, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just done. Infinite Frontier number 2 and number 3 come out in July. Now, I did read Infinite Frontier Secret Files, and it was about President Superman. It was so good. So I'm curious to see where they're going to take this, because Roy's going to get some sort of superpower, and Jade is going to get kidnapped, and Alan is going to try to save her. And the way they're doing it with like Bones, Director Bones, and he brings in Cameron Chase to help with the investigation, and it's really cool. It's got art by Zermanico, so it's going to be good. And the story is by Joshua Williamson, but I'm curious to see where they're going to take this with some, you know, like Huntress and Roy getting new powers, and I don't know. So this is clearly Thangarians like coming down on them, right? So or is that just Hot Girl up there? Maybe, I don't know. Even so, we've got Justice League 64 and 65, and we're going in. I think where this is going, and I'm not sure if I'm happy about it or not. When Future State happened, they had this United Planets. Well, it says introducing the United. I'm assuming the United are going to be like the Justice League for the galaxy, which is kind of what Green Lanterns are, but with the newly formed United Planets. I don't know that I'm gonna like that. I'm telling you right now, because what they're doing in that is I'm just gonna be honest, it's very on the basis of cultural Marxism and socialism. And that's what they're doing with United Planets. So I don't know that I'm going to like that. It was very preachy in Lex Luthor and it was the Mark Russell book. It was just like, okay, well, Lex Luthor's, you have this much extra, so you're not allowed to have extra. We have to give it to this person. It was very socialistic. I'm hoping that's not what it doesn't happen like I fear. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, this is the last ride by Chip Zdarsky. This was supposed to come out digitally last week and it didn't. So it's just going to come out in floppies. That's a shame. But it's not in continuity. I will read it because I'm enjoying his urban legends, but it's not in continuity. I've already read this. That's quiz, by the way. I've already read this. It's fantastic. Read it. What are you doing? Go read it. Now, there's another one we've talked about. This is 3, so that would mean it comes out in May. Mr. Miracle. I don't know how I'm going to like it. I haven't been a big fan of Brandon Easton's work so far at DC. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not something that impresses me. So I will give it a chance, but I want to see if they're really reworking his origin. I'm going to be irritated. He had a great origin story. He was in an orphanage. He was like, come on, don't do that. So Nightwing 82, another huge recommend. It has been really, really good. It's only been 2 issues by Tom Taylor, but it's been good. I cannot wait for Robin. I want to know what they're doing. They're bringing in Ra's al Ghul. They're bringing in a Lazarus tournament. They're bringing in Ravager and Respawn. And yeah, it's going to be good. Pass, hard, fucking pass, hard, pass. I have no interest in either one of those. And this is another one that I started reading. I reviewed a couple of them. No. There was one done called Fangirl by Amy Chu. That was good. The rest of, okay, so that is actually this one. You see, when I read it was like 11 because it was, or like maybe 9, 10, and 11 because it's half issues, right? So that was the only story that was good. The rest of them I have been utterly disappointed in. I was really hoping with this. I love Strange Adventures. I love Adam Strange. I thought it was doing really good. And then this last little turn makes me question what he's doing. Now he's putting a divide in their marriage. Yeah. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? I know it's not in continuity. I get it. But your Mr. Miracle was so fucking moving. What are you doing? Seriously. This is like my favorite cover ever. I love how they use multiversity and everything else, but this is Suicide Squad, which has been awesome. This is number 5. They're going to have to go to Earth 3, which I think is cool because that means we'll now have a crossover between Suicide Squad and Teen Titans Academy, and then Suicide Squad and Crime Syndicate. I really, really like that idea. Another Tom King book. I don't know if that's in, it's Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, number 2. One comes out in June. I don't know about this one. I'm being honest. I'm going to give it a chance. That's the best I can say. I can't imagine that it's that great. Superman in Red and Blue. I dipped out on issue number 1 because of, John Ridley's story. It was terrible and disgusting. It was not like Superman, and I won't give them money anymore because they're writing these just off the wall RAPE stories. I just no. Teen Titans Academy 5 has been good. I love that cover. I love her. She's from the Strays. And I really like it. They're still doing the Red X thing. You either gotta drop the Red X thing at some point, do a couple more issues. I'm not saying that. Or have it have a payoff and let us know who it is, right? Drop that at 3. Is this Heat Wave? Like, it's gotta be, right? It's a beautiful cover. And I have Jeremy Adams Flash. This is 772. Jeremy Adams Flash has been my favorite. Joshua Williamson did a long, fantastic run on Flash. But this is a totally different thing. They brought in Gold Beetle, who's super adorable. I love her so much. Don't let that be the last time we see her, please. I'm loving your run. You're doing a great job. Joker, I've reviewed that. We got Lady Bane last issue. It's been awesome. Really, really good. I've already read this too. I read it digitally. It's okay. That's the best I can say. It's getting a little boring. They're drawing it out too much. And that's John Ridley's other history. I don't know how that's going to be. It doesn't look as derogatory as his other ones, so I will check it out. This one is about Anissa Pierce. It doesn't look as bad as the other ones. That's the best I can say. This is Ram V's Swamp Thing. This is number 5 for July. Yeah, it's been so good. It's been really, really good. Anything Ram V writes is good. Check out The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. That is new on, I believe it's Boom this week. So good. I read that this morning. I was really, really impressed. Truth and Justice, I have no interest in ever since the Superman story, but I cannot wait for this book. Jay Lee does beautiful art. Even so, Joelle Jones has been killing it with this character. I can't wait to see what she brings in her own story. So that would be number 3. So that would be a May release. That's coming soon. I cannot wait. Wonder Woman has been really, really good too. Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad have been doing awesome on it. They're using the real Thor, ancient mythology. And they're doing fantastic with it. I really enjoy the little squirrel, and then the little squirrel's a complete asshole. So I don't remember talking about this. They're doing a Wonder Woman black and gold, like red, white, and blue, or black and white, or red, black, white, and red. I don't remember if I ever talked about this, to be honest with you, because I think I forgot solicitations next month and when it got announced. Even so, I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because none of these books have impressed me. As far as black, white, and red, there was a really good story by Harley and Guy, Steven Sajak. There was some really good stories in there. The very last one was great. There was some awesome ones about Boxing Day. The last one was about Boxing Day. And then Black and White came out. It was okay. It didn't, wasn't nothing to write home about. And then, Superman's ruined it for me. So I might check out one, but it's nothing I'm very much willing to spend my money on. I read one of that. That's it. I read one of this and I was just like, oh, it's kind of cute, but I feel weird reading it. And it really wasn't super interesting. It was just cute, right? So even so, holy crap. That's a lot of books, but a lot of which I am looking forward to. I hope they do some of these new titles justice. I think they need to, if they're really trimming the fat, they need to trim the fat on the black, white, and reds. And maybe other people enjoy those though. So I can't really say that. But even so, there's a lot coming in July. A lot I'm excited about. And a little bit I'm worried about too. So let me know what you guys are reading. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.